This is Dr. David A. Padgett. This is World Regional Geography 1010, Section 4. Today is September the 1st. It is 12:49 p.m. We will be working through GIS Assignment 1, Mapping Well-Known Landmarks. So I'm going to share my screen. Boom, boom. So let me just go right from the beginning. Go to student view. Okay, so the assignment itself. Okay, so I'm going to walk you through how to download the assignment, how to open the assignment, how to start the assignment. I'm going to try to go as slowly as possible. If people get stuck, help a neighbor, help a tiger. But it's going to be recorded in the event that you fall off completely today. There's going to be lots of opportunities to mess up. It's going to happen. Okay. It's like Ninja Warrior. It's like booby traps all through this thing. We'll see who makes it all the way through. All right. So we're going to go here to assessment and Dropbox. And there's the assignment and from the student view. Click there. And then if you're following along, I'll try to slow down a little bit. Open up the Word document. And so we will. All right, here we go. Making this a little bit larger. Okay, so here's the assignment. And so the first thing you should do, what I would do if I were you is I would copy and paste this link into a new browser. Sometimes you click on a live link in a Word document, it goes somewhere that you don't want it to go. Or sometimes it doesn't even open up at all. So I would go here, like this, right? Click, copy, open up a new browser, and paste that link right here. So this will get you to the beginning of the assignment. Now I don't know what's going to happen with you. Okay, you should get here. Mine is going to be a little bit different because I already have an ArcGIS online account. So there are times when what's happening up here is going to be different from what you see. So how are we doing so far? We're able to get here? All right, good. So far, everybody's with us. Everybody's still on the island so far. We'll see if we lose people. But like I said, if something happens, try to get caught up. I'm going to try to go slowly, but there's so many opportunities for you to mess up. So don't get frustrated if it happens. I might mess up. Okay, so hit that launch course button. And okay, so then you should get this pop-up box, hit sign in. So when you get to this pop-up box, just hit sign in and you should get this. Okay, good. All right, good so far? Everybody still on the island? All right. Now what you're going to do is you're going to create your own free geographic information systems account. Go here, click there. Fill in your actual first and last name. The email address that you put here, you make sure it's one that you can log into because you're going to have to confirm the email so that your account will actually run. You know, don't put some, you know, I know when sometimes you go online and you're trying to buy something and you put that fake email address in there just to put an email address, and don't use that. You know, use one that you can get into right now so that you can actually open up your program. Okay, so what's going to happen is you eventually will be prompted to sign in, And let's see what happens when you sign in. See, okay. Should take you to the should take you right to the instructions. So this is going to be a little bit tricky. Don't try to go too fast. Be careful. If something goes wrong, don't panic. Try to get caught up because you're going to have at some points 3 different windows open. Okay, you're going to have the Word document, and I'll show you exactly how to work through this. So you're going to have the Word document. You're also going to have the instructions, which are here. And then at some point, you're going to have the map. So you're going to have several different windows open at once. Pay attention to where your tabs are, okay? Pay attention to your tabs because it's really easy to accidentally close a tab and then you're just out of there. Hopefully I won't accidentally close a tab. It even happens to me. So just before you click anything, just look carefully at where you are, all right? And we'll see if we can get through this. So after you sign in, you should be here. I'm going to pause the recording for a moment just to record it. Okay, let's keep y'all awake. Okay, so now we're going to shift between this and the instructions, but the instructions or the Word document is where you're going to, is what you're going to turn in. All right. Okay, so this is where we started. This is the Word document. You did this, you did that, you did that. And now when you, now we're going to go down to number 4 at the Word document. And in the, between those parentheses or somewhere or thereabouts, you should type in the email address that you just used to set up your new account. Why should you do that? Because we're going to be using this software off, well, you're going to be using this account off and on throughout the class. At some point, I'll say log into your account, and you'll say, "Oh, Dr. Padgett, I forgot what email I used." Bam, got it for you. Okay, so just make sure you save that because you know we forget about. There's so many logins and passwords. It's so much to remember these days. Okay, so now we're at number 4. So just be careful with your navigation. I'll try to go slowly. Hopefully, I won't get lost. So I'm going to go back to the instructions. So this is here. Next, login. We did that. Open column 1. What is GIS? Now, part of this is just going to be reading. So column 1, 2, 3. Column 1 is what is GIS. Open it up. And so what you'll see, now we're not going to do this now. This is just showing you what you need to do over the weekend. So you have understanding GIS, read that, read this, you know, read this, read that. And then there'll be a quiz. Notice the quiz is locked right now. So you have to do the reading even to get to the quiz. Okay, so there's no shortcuts. Do the reading. And what the reading will do is give you background on cartography principles. Remember, cartography is the art and science of map making. And so as you go through these iterations, remember that the material that you see here is the same material that's going to be on the pop quizzes and the same material, obviously, that's going to be on the midterm exam. We'll reinforce this lesson later on in class so that you'll be exposed to this information more than once so that you'll be hopefully prepared for the quizzes in the midterm. We'll see. So again, that's just reading. You'll do that over the weekend or, of course, read. We all can read. Okay, now next, number 5. Open the Working with Maps column. So we have number 5 back here. Now we'll go to working with maps. Boom. Back to the instructions. Word. Click on name that place, scroll down to the name that place link and open it. You should see a series of slides accompanied by questions. Respond to the questions and enter your answers below. So notice I put a screenshot of the buttons that or the pertinent parts of what you should be seeing. So we go here. You've got work with maps open, name that place, scroll down until you see the name that place link right here. Click on it, boom, and it'll open up to a series of slides. This is actually a story map, but it really looks like some slides. So now I'm going to we're going to work through about 3 of these questions, just so that you get the idea of how to get started. Then you can do the last 4 questions at home. So the first 3 are going to be kind of easy. We'll see. So you just scroll down. No cheating, no cheating, no cheating. Cheat takes the fun out of it. So I'm going to scroll down. Scroll down. Okay, so here's the first one. No cheating, no cheating. Okay, where do you think this? Wow, what is going on with this one? Where do you think this is? Can you name this place? Can you see it?
Is it like
Well, you got your computer too.
Is it like Michigan?
You're close. What is it in general? What's the region called? Great Lakes region. Well, specifically, it's the north of Great Lakes of North America. There are Great Lakes regions in other countries. These are our Great Lakes. So then you go here, slide 1, and you type in Great Lakes of North America. So this Word document where you're typing in answers to the questions, the Word document is what you're going to turn into the Dropbox. Okay, that's what's going to get turned into the Dropbox. All right, so let's try another one. Slide 2, boom. Scroll down here, slide 2. No cheating, no cheating. Okay, now this part of the exercise gets you to manipulate the map a little bit. Does anybody know what this is? Probably not. No cheating. So if you zoom out, let's see how far we have to zoom out before you realize what it is. Oh, nope, let's keep zooming. Keep zooming. Keep zooming. Okay, yeah, that's California. Yeah, it's the close enough, close enough. Well, we know it's a bridge and it's golden. Yeah, it's the Golden Gate Bridge. Exactly, Golden Gate Bridge. So now you have to answer that one. Back, major landmark, Golden Gate Bridge. All right, we're gonna do one more, and then I'll let you do the rest of them at home. You can't do these in class; take forever. All right, so now we're gonna go to the third one. Third one should be pretty easy. All right, here's number 3. We all know what this is, right? I'll give you a hint. January 6th. Yes, U.S. Capitol. Yes. Boom. United States Capitol. Word document. United States Capitol building. All right. So I'll let you do the rest of them on your own. When you get to to H, critical discussions on the answers you found, what are your thoughts? In this discussion, just a couple of sentences, you might say, well, it can be in first person. You might say, I had to zoom way out before I figured out what the answer to was number 4. Describe the method you use to get the answers to a couple of the questions. Or you might say, I didn't have to zoom at all for question number 5 because blah, blah, blah. Or I had no idea what number 7 was, even after I zoomed out, right? So just your thoughts on what processes you went through to answer the question. That's how I want you to complete that section. Okay, so that you can do, the rest of those you can do later. Okay, now we're down to number 6 in the instructions. It says open the making maps column. So we're gonna go back here, boom. Back to the instructions. Be careful with your tabs. Now we want to open up making maps like that. And now again, there's more reading for you to do outside of class. So you read that. What is a web map? Blah, 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 blah. What is a base map? Blah, blah, blah. And notice you're going to get a lot of vocabulary building as you go through this reading. And then eventually you're going to, of course, take the quiz. That'll happen, of course. You'll do that at home. Let's see, where are we? So it says here, read this, blah, blah, blah. This reading, okay, number 7. It says, open the make your first map link. So we're going to go back here. Notice there's a link here called make your first map. Boom. It's open. Now, next. It says, scroll down until you see the ArcGIS Online link. Open it. You should see the user interface for your ArcGIS Online account. Okay, so back here, boom. Boom. Wait. See, I'm getting confused. All right, down, 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 down. So here's the ArcGIS Online link. So when you click on this link, as I'm going to show you in a moment, it's going to take you into the user interface for your ArcGIS Online program. Click here, and you should already be logged in. You'll see your name up in the upper right-hand corner. So now we're ready to actually get into some mapping. And some of this will start to make a little bit of sense. How are we doing? Everybody still on the island? Oh man, oh no, start voting people off. No, I'm just kidding. All right, so now we're going to, so you should see that there. Next, follow the instructions at C and D under the make your first map exercise. Here, and we're gonna go to here. So C says in the upper right-hand corner next to your name, click the search button. Okay, there's your name. Here's the search button, boom. And then the instructions say, whoops. In the search field, type make your first map. Okay, so we're gonna go back here and we're gonna type make your first map. And that first choice that comes up, you should just click on that and it'll take you into the exercise environment. And then you can either click right on this map or click over here, either one, and it'll open up the map itself. So now we're getting somewhere. Now we're finally at a map. Finally, after all the other stuff. Okay, so let's see what's next. We did that, we did that, we did that, we did that. Okay, where's the roll sheets? Okay, so whatever you listed here is your hometown. You just type that into the search bar. I'm going to type in my hometown. You type in yours. Baltimore, Maryland, and boom, the map, the program zooms right to your hometown. You have a little label there. And now you are getting ready to do some actual mapping. Back to the Word document. That looks like your result. Okay, now next we're going to do a screenshot. Okay, so I have a PC here. If you have a Mac, do however you do a screenshot with Mac. I'll show you how to do a screenshot. I'm going to show you how to do it two ways. I'm going to show you the easy way, and then the more, I don't want to say hard way. It's not hard, but a neater way. Okay, so, but I'm not grading you on style points in here. So here's the easy way on a PC. So just center your screen. Whoa, center your screen. Okay. Now on your keyboard, if you're using a PC, look in the upper right-hand corner. There should be a key that says either print screen. It might say PRTSC, something like that. Hit it one time, boom. Just hit it one time. That puts the image on the clipboard. Come back into your Word document, hit paste, boom, and it pastes that map right into your Word document, just like that. Okay. Now I'll show you a second way to do it on a PC if you want to have a neater graphic in your document. So let's go. Well, so the this image is already in the clipboard, so I don't have to go back and hit print screen again. Go to your program window. Put a P in there. Usually once you put a P, you'll automatically see this little graphics program called Paint pop up. Open up Paint. You already have the image in the clipboard. Hit paste, boom. Puts the image right into your work environment. Okay, now easy peasy. You might want to zoom out a little bit. Go to view. You don't have to do this. You can just take a breather. But if you're into perfection like I am, zoom out. Okay, that minimizes the image into your screen. Go to your home tools. Boom. Select is selected. Now you just want to take the cursor and just crop out just the map itself. You see, you all this junk and all this other stuff. You might not want that in there. Right? Let me do that again because I was a little sloppy. I was sloppy. Map, make sure you have the scale bar in there. Crop, boom. Okay. Then file, save as, JPEG, give it a name. Hit save, boom, close the program out, boom. Now, let me take this out of here just temporarily. Now, instead of doing a paste, you'll do an insert in Word. Go here, insert, boom, picture, ta-da. This device, boom, there's your picture in your hard drive, ta-da, insert, boom, and pow. Nice, neat map without all that other stuff. But if you have all the other stuff, that's no problem. We're not grading you on style points at this point. As long as you have that map screenshot in your Word document, you're good to go. Okay, so next we're going to answer, as I said before, after you paste the screenshot, then answer the questions below. Now we're going to start talking about some of the functionality and of the program itself. So we're going to go back to the program. The first question is, which base map is displayed? Okay, so you're going to go back here, go to base map. Go to base map. Hit base map here. And I don't know, depending upon your browser, you might have a different base map that showed up than showed up on my screen. So looking at this, there are lots of different base maps, and different base maps have different uses. And so looks like mine is either imagery hybrid or imagery. Let's click on imagery hybrid. Is it imagery hybrid? Well, no, because imagery hybrid has labels. The imagery base map doesn't. So I know that my image is just, my base map is imagery, boom. So again, this is the document that you're going to turn in. So you will be typing your answers, whoops, right into the Word document. Question number 2, or question B under 13. What features are visible on the map? What is a map feature? A map feature is anything that's on the map, but you have to be very specific. And so you're familiar with your hometown. So just navigate around, zoom around. So for example, I'm going to keep zooming here to downtown Baltimore. And I happen to know that that is Ravens Stadium. So one feature that I can clearly see is Ravens football stadium. Just get about 3 things that you can see that are visible. Doesn't have to be anything crazy. Zoom in, zoom out. I can clearly see the Chesapeake Bay here. So if there's a large body of water, that counts too. Or just anything that you can identify. Let's see. I can go here, here, zoom in. That is Fort McHenry. You can see that clearly. Okay, so how we doing? How we doing? All right, good. Everybody's still hanging in there. Okay, so I'm gonna do one more of these, and then the rest you can do at home. You kind of get the gist of what we're doing here. Okay, 14, change the base map. So we're gonna go in here, and I'm gonna change the base map. I'll zoom back out, change the base map to topographic, boom. So this is a map of elevation. So the topographic map is a map of elevation. That's one of the vocabulary words that you will become familiar with. So we have this map of elevation. And so it says, which one did you choose? Chose topographic. Okay, so now it asks, what features are labeled on the map? Okay, so make sure that you pick a base map that has labels. So let's see, here is, so anything around, it could be anything. It could be a feature, any street name. Let's see, we have Leakin Park here. So park, just anything that's labeled that you can see. Doesn't have to be anything special. Let's see, I'm gonna go here. Oh, there's Morgan State University. And last but not least, let's see, Lake Montebello, I guess, since it's right there. So there are 3 features that were labeled. Okay, so like I said, I just want to walk you through some of these. The rest you can do on your own. Oh, forgot to do the screenshot. Don't forget to do that. Zoom out and make good zoom out here. Print screen, boom, boom, paste, boom, and there you go. So you have your screenshot, and then next, pick another base map, screenshot it, answer these various questions, go to 16, pick, now this one you specifically select the National Geographic base map, screenshot it, answer some questions, boom, 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 boom. Okay, so that you can do at home. All right, so scroll down to 17, and the instructions say, go back to the instructions here, here, and I'm going to scroll down to 4, I believe. Find a landmark or place. Now we're going to add something to the map. Add a feature to the map. And so the instructions say, follow the instructions at B and C. So you will type in, so B says to type in the upper right corner the name of a landmark that you have chosen. So go here, and I am going to choose Coppin State University. Boom, there it is. You can do the same for your landmark. Okay, do that, landmark. How are we doing? Everybody still on the island still? Everybody, I guess so. Just hang in there, just hang in there. We're almost to the promised land. Oh, okay, we did that. Okay, so what well-known landmark did you find? So at 18, type in the name of your landmark, Coppin State University. Okay, so now we're going to, that's A, now we're going to get the latitude and longitude of our landmarks, which means we have to go to a 4th window, all right? So we're going to go to Google Maps, boom, 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 Google Maps, Tadal, and I'm going to type in, well, there's Coppin State University, boom, navigates, it goes right to Coppin State University. And now the next thing it tells you is to right click on the landmark. You should see the latitude and longitude for your landmark visible in the pop-up box. Record the latitude and longitude here. Note, in the Western Hemisphere, longitude values must be negative numbers. We are in the Western Hemisphere. So here, so don't click right on top. Don't do that. It'll blow up, it'll blow up. Anywhere around or close to your landmark, right click, boom, there's the latitude and longitude. So latitude is the arc angle distance north and south of the equator, measured in degrees. Longitude is the arc angle distance east and west of the prime meridian, measured in degrees. And so you will take, do not round this number off. Do not round the number off. We'll talk about why that, well, I can just tell you right now. Each position behind the decimal is a fraction of a whole degree. And so the more parts that you divide that degree into, the more accurate your absolute location is. So if you were to round this number off, you would have a much less accurate absolute location. So don't round the number off. Go back to your Word document. Latitude 39.31327 degrees north. Longitude, we're in the Western Hemisphere, minus 76.65850. You type in the latitude and longitude for your landmark. Okay. Down to number 19, very important step here. Save the map. Okay, so save the ArcGIS map. Don't worry about the Google map. Here, so now you go back to ArcGIS and ArcGIS Online, hit save, boom, save as. I think the instructions tell you to just put your initials here, and I'm gonna put, let's see, what section is this? Oh, 4. Save map. Map is saved, and okay. Anytime you make changes to your map, always go up and hit that save button, because what you don't want to do is work, close the program, come back later, nothing's there, right? You don't want to do that. So just keep in mind, oops, I made a change, I'm going to save. Notice the map title changes to whatever you named it. Okay. All right. So now we are at step number 20. Go to step 6, mark the landmark with a map node. Boom, boom. So we did this, That's 5, 6. Mark the landmark with a map node. And it says follow the instructions A through J to mark your landmark with a map node. Add a brief description, change the landmark symbol, and then save your map. Okay, so this is where we are. So let's go back there. So it says you will mark the location with a map node to identify and describe the landmark. In the map at the bottom of the search result pop-up window, click Add to Map Notes. Just add to map notes, click there, boom. And notice that, as it says in the instructions, a default location pin symbol is placed on the map on or near your landmark. B, click the pin symbol, and if necessary, in the pop-up window, click Edit. Okay, so we're going to click the pin symbol, click, and then we're going to click Edit. All right, now what? Now we're down to B. A dialog box appears, yes. Now we're going to add content to the map. Here's where you get to be a little bit creative. So let's see, Coppin State, University is a historically Black college university located in Baltimore, Maryland. It started as a teachers college. Fun fact. Coppin's basketball coach is Juan Dixon, the husband of Robin Dixon, who is among the stars on the reality show Real Housewives of Potomac. Don't judge me. Yes, I watched Real Housewives of Potomac only because I have relatives on the show. Coppin is also the alma mater for Dr. Padgett's mother. So mother graduated from Coppin State University. Okay, so you can be creative, type a little dialogue in there. Let's see, what's next? Next, change the symbol. Okay, change the symbol. Let's see. No, click change symbol. Boom. Change symbol, click there. You get a choice of symbols. Well, actually, they tell you to use a star. Boom. So now we're changing the symbol. If you really want to be creative, there's a lot more symbols here. There's symbol, you could find a symbol that represents whatever it is your landmark is. You can do that later. You can always change it again. Okay, notice the symbol changes. Close. What do? Save. Boom. So now we've saved the map. We are almost home free. Okay, so we did that. Okay, now we're going to do another screenshot. It says paste a screenshot of your final map with pop-up box visible in the space below. See the sample map below. So we're going to go back to our map. Boom, boom, boom. Now, when you click on this star, whoops, when you click on your symbol, notice that whatever information you typed in the edit box shows up. And so this is what people will see when they come into your map. You can also put photographs here. So there you have it. There's your map with your pop-up box there. Hit print screen, boom. Go to your Word document, ta-da, 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 and boom. All right. Now, excuse me? Oh, we lost one. One's off the island. Don't worry about it. It's being recorded. Okay. So now the next instructions say, after saving the map, click on the Share tab to make sure your map is public. It's very important because right now, only you can see your map. It's not doing us very any good, especially not when you want your map to be graded. Hit Share Map, ta-da. Who do you want to be able to see it? Everyone. Make sure you hit this done button. Boom. Go back to share. Boom. Boom. Here's your link. Okay, there's your link. Right click. Copy. Go to your Word document. Right there. Paste it. Bam. Make it a live link. And so remember, this is the document you're going to upload to the Dropbox. Okay, a little bit more to go. Well, I just want to express some of the importance of being able to share your map. Now, at some point, even if you happen to be a freshman and you're thinking, wow, Dr. Padgett, I just got here. I don't know anything. I don't know anybody. I'm confused. Look, freshman, everybody's confused. I know how it is to be a freshman. You think the only person that doesn't know what's going on is you. Trust me, it's a lot of confusion here. So don't think it's just you. It's everybody, especially with what's going on this semester. But you should start thinking, even now, even if you're a freshman, about internships for next year. So here's one that's at the University of Toledo. Let's see, there are opportunities for people who are majoring in biology, environmental science, any science, technology, engineering, or math field. You spend the summer engaging in environmental research at the University of Toledo. Now, I know for sure, one of the skills they're looking for is geographic information systems. Now, this is very competitive, but you will qualify. Now, this is for this past summer. I'm sure that there'll be a new advertisement for next summer. So again, there's no out-of-pocket expenses for a lot of these opportunities. You don't have to pay a dime. They'll pay for you to get there. While you're there, they'll pay for your food allowance. They'll pay for your housing. You don't have to go to Toledo or any of these other cities and be trying to find an apartment. chances are you'll be living on campus. You know, you're not going to be in a mansion on a houseboat or a yacht, but you will have housing. Now, these are competitive opportunities. How do you make yourself stand out? Notice that it says GIS. So you might submit your application, and on your application, under your skills, after you finish this class, you can honestly put on there geographic information systems. Is that enough? Well, not really. But on your resume, you might place that link. Skills, geographic information systems, sample map, link. This isn't the only map you're going to make in this class. Whoever's reviewing your application, I guarantee you're not going to mail it in paper form. You're probably going to mail in a Word document. The reviewer will click on that link, boom, and say, wow, this student really does know how to do geographic information systems. A lot of people put things on resumes that just they really can't do, right? But you have an example, a live link to the work that you have done that shows unequivocally that you can do what you say you can do on that resume. So you can apply. Now, this particular opportunity at the University of Toledo, if you're a student, and I mean, I happen to know the professor that is the director of this research opportunity. If I say that you should be in this program, you're in. I can put you in here with on my word, but you have to earn it. I'm not going to send somebody up to Toledo that's going to embarrass me, right? You know what I mean? You go on my word, you have to represent me, Tennessee State University, and your family and yourself well. So that's one opportunity. And there's lots of these. If I were you, I would go home and Google your major and research experience for undergraduates. These things are all over the country. All of them are like this. No out-of-pocket expenses. And the time to start thinking about doing this is right now. You can't wait till May. By May, all of these positions, it'll be long gone. They will already have picked somebody. But you will already have this in your skill set along with your major. It's not just that. I'll say, I'm a biology major. You're a biology major, also does GIS. I'm not saying you'll get in automatically. You probably also have to have a 3.0 GPA. Told you about that 3.0 GPA. And also, rising sophomores will be considered. So after your freshman year, that's what you'll be. That'll be you, a rising sophomore. So don't count yourself out of any opportunity. Do not check yourself out, of the game. Don't put yourself on the bench. Okay. Always feel as if manifest success. See yourself winning at all times. No bronze medal, no silver medal, gold. Only accept gold. All right. Let me show you another one you might be interested in. This one is University of Central Florida. Like I said, let's see which one of these goes where I wanted to go. Okay, so this one is preparing the next generation of scholars through community geographic information systems and citizen science in Florida and Belize. So this one is open. So notice, well, it will be open. So they're already getting ready to start accepting applications for 2023. This is what I'm talking about. You have to be on it because these opportunities, they start looking for students now. I know what you're thinking. I'm a freshman. I just got here. I don't know anything. I don't know anybody. I don't have a resume. Get one. Get it together. Do not deny yourself because with this one, I also know the director of this one, not as well as the one I know in the other. But this one, you start off in Orlando at the first part of the summer, and then the rest of the summer, you go down to Belize, which is in Central America, which is one of the countries we'll study in this course. Very exciting opportunity. $4,200 stipend for 7 weeks. Again, they pay for all your travel, going to Belize, make sure you get your passport together. And then this one has a wide variety of majors: sociology, geography, probably any social science, pre-K, people who major in education, public health, community development, social. So this is wide open with regard to the majors that are accepted. And again, pretty sure that this one, yeah, you fly drones. I mean, you get to do drone work. This is a really, I wish I could go back to school and go to this. But again, you will have the skill set to qualify or put yourself in a very competitive position for this type of opportunity, even if you're a freshman. A, B, you're one of my students. And you don't know if you read my bio, you probably figure out, who I am for real. But maybe you think, oh, you're just a teacher at TSU. I'm here because I want to be here. I love being at TSU. This is my passion. But outside of this university, I have a global reputation. So I'm not famous like Diddy, but in the GIS world, I'm about on that level. So I'm here because I believe in Black institutions. I'm not going to go off and leave the Black institution ever. So yeah, just think positively, freshmen. I know you have low self-esteem right now. I know you do. You gotta look in that mirror every morning, put on your favorite song, whatever that is. All I do is win, 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 and you go out there and win. It's all about it. I know right now you're embarrassed, you're ashamed, you feel like I don't belong in college. What am I doing? Oh my God, I'm confused. I can't find my classes. Nobody likes me. Stop feeling that way about yourself. You know, you even have people saying that to you, don't you? I remember when I was a freshman. This guy walked up to me and said, "What's your name?" I said, "David." He said, "You a freshman?" I said, "Yeah." He said, "You need to join my organization." I won't say what organization it is. I said, "What is that?" He spelled out the organization. I said, "I don't know if I want to do that." He said, "What, freshman?" He said, "You're going to walk around this campus. You're going to be a freshman. You're not going to have any friends. You're not going to have any women. You're just going to be a big zero on campus." I was like, wow, this is my first day as a freshman on campus. I walked around the rest of the day like this. Like, man, I'm not going to have any friends. I'm not going to have any girls. I'm a big zero on campus. That's what this senior just told me. Don't feel that way, okay? Don't count yourself out. All right, enough after school special, rah, 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 UNIV stuff. But in all seriousness, try to take advantage of these and other opportunities early. By the time you graduate from here, you should have done 3 or 4 of these. But again, when you leave this class, you will be able to share your work. And a whole lot of people are going to be able to do that. A lot of people, they talk about it, but can they be about it? Don't know. So, all right, we're in the almost sliding in the homes. You've done that, did that, boom, boom. Okay, now at each of the course sections, there is a quiz. So you have to complete the quizzes. Now quiz, oh no, Dr. Paz, oh no, quiz. Don't worry, the quiz only have 3 questions each. But you have to do all the reading before, now we've done all the reading for this section. And so go to the quiz. Now what will happen is, I think you have to get 2 out of 3 questions right. You have to get 2 out of 3 questions correct to pass the quiz. Let's say you fail the quiz, let's give you 3 more questions. You keep going until you pass. Then you go to the other quiz. So there's 3 quizzes. There's 1 quiz, 2 quizzes, 3 quizzes that are only about 3 questions each. Okay. after you complete all 3 quizzes successfully, you will get they used to give you a nice completion certificate. I don't know if they email it to you or not. I don't know. But you used to get a nice certificate because after you complete this, you will have finished an actual geographic information systems course. You can put that on your resume. Okay, so this isn't just some perfunctory thing that you will go through. So what you put on your resume is you should give you a certificate. I'll try and look that up again because they used to give you a nice certificate that you could put on your resume or in your digital resume, and you could say, "Well, I've already done some GIS. I have a certificate in GIS." And you can put that on your resume. Then, along with the letter recommendation from me, and you're in there, you know. So paste that there. Then you will upload this entire document to the Dropbox prior to the assigned deadline. And so again, that should be enough for you to complete this assignment. And you should, I'm going to put this video up as soon as possible as a guide in case you fell off the island early. And so I'm going to end here and then we'll roll right into picking it up where we left off last time.